Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to the Shrouded Isle. Apparently we've already got a letter here. So the letter reads, Leader, my mother does not abide by the rules of the church. I see her writing letters to someone she calls Uncle, who does not live here. Is that possible? Perhaps she's gone mad. Please help. Okay, so we can seize Miri BLACKBORN and her communications, or publicly reward the child for her loyalty. Let's go with that. Okay, House BLACKBORN looks on proudly as one of their own is recognized as a tongue of Chernobog. Her mother Miri seems nervous, but affirms her pride. Okay, so... Miko. So, Miri BLACKBORN is the daughter, so she... Something about Nadia is bad, so she's unrepentant. So, I'm gonna start with her as an advisor. That's a really good start. Our obedience is a little bit crap, but hopefully we can learn some more about them. Okay, so let's, this is penitence. Let's go with her. Let's go back. What's the, so she is obedient, okay, but unrepentant. So actually, if we go to the Efferson house, and we do the same thing, they should kind of maybe hopefully counteract each other. Okay. Full of fervor, lacking fervor, ignorant. So this is discipline. Who do we want to learn more about? So he is violent. I'm going to go with him. We should also look into how sparing works. I was mostly just going after people earlier, but that might not have been a good idea. So we have no... So Iosefka does not like me. Yeah, they're pretty dissatisfied, so we don't really know too much about them. Let's go with Karel. And Kegney. Knows too much, disciplined. Aesthetic. Oh. Okay, let's try Preben, because Preben might actually be incredibly helpful. That plus 15 bonus is a rare thing. So let's begin the season. So let's try Preben and see what he does. We want to try Nadia BLACKBORN. And we want to try Iosefka. We'll see if these work. Because I want to do all three, because it makes people happy. So he hurts fervor a bit. He hurts penitence a lot. So extra obedience, even more obedience, but she's a weasel. She doesn't find time to go to confession. Okay, cool. Ooh, weasel's rough. It's a minor vice, but it's still a problem. Okay, so let's try running him again. Let's try these three. Oh, he's ascetic, but he is gentle. That's not terrible. Preben spends some of the month's budget on cushions for the cathedral's pews. Fervor. That's a serious drop in penitence, though. So discipline, fervor, and also undisciplined. So he is rumored to be undisciplined. Though it's a minor amount. Okay, one of the things I'm thinking about is if we kind of focus on CADWELL, it might hurt some of my stats here, but it looks like they're okay. If we can put them up into the greens, maybe we can actually do 2 inquests, which would be nice. So I'm going to run these 3. For better or worse, because we need to get their reps up. That's one thing I wasn't really paying attention to earlier, was boosting reputation. with each of the houses. So penitence is going to be something we're going to have to worry about in the future. He's a singer, but also unrepentant. So, let's see. He hurts discipline a little bit, but discipline's looking fine. I'm not seeing anything particularly new. Okay, so finish results. So, a sacrifice must be made to protect the village. So I haven't looked at sparing. So if I do spare, is that the same? But it'll make them... Let's see. I'm probably going to have to do this. He's got a minor vice, but that's a minus 20. They'll lose some obedience, which will be rough. And they won't be satisfied with that. But I don't have much of a choice. A weasel. The other option is spare. What happens if I do spare? Oh, it's so spare is effectively just the same as the X button. Well, I want to know more about Fania Efferson, because I know she's probably worth sacrificing. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to sack him, because I don't think I have much of a choice there. Okay, so Whisper comes to my dreams, wait your devotion, encourage fervor, burning flame of devotion, and the perverse one, give him to me. Okay, good to know. So they're dissatisfied. Everybody else is actually looking kind of ish okay. So we do not have any inquiries here. But I can work with that. So let's take a look at the Efferson estate. Let's begin an inquiry on her. She's honest, but disobedient. Well, I'm going to keep trying with her. Oh, she's not the one that I'm trying to get rid of, though. Who was the one I was trying to get rid of? Oh. So we did get rid of the right one. Okay. Well, we need people that do fervor. So let's try Miko. Discipline would be nice, too, because our discipline kind of sucks. Okay, so we have an inquiry on somebody. So he's violent, but undisciplined, which isn't really a big deal. He's a flirt. Interesting. Well, I'll deal with it. We know what he is. So singer, unrepentant. We don't have anybody that boosts obedience. That's one of the rough things. So narcissist, minor vice. Okay, let's appoint somebody that is... Let's go with her, just because we know whatever she does, she's not going to hold us back too bad. So aesthetic but gentle, that's not really a big deal. Knows too much. She's a swindler. Oh. Well, we've got our sacrifice. And this is House Kegney, yes? I believe it is. Alright, and is there anything else we are missing? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, because yeah, swindler is a major vice and something that we most definitely need to worry about. So she's disobedient, so I'm worried about using Fania for anything. So we need to push obedience. Let's try these three. It should help. Okay, so fervor's up. Full of fervor, but ignorance is a problem. Penitence up even more. Hurts obedience pretty bad. Hurts obedience. Really hurts penitence. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so she's bad. She's... Whatever is up with Fania Efferson, there's something seriously problematic about it. We'll go with him just because he has a discipline reduction, but he also provides discipline, so that'll help. Want to stay away from her because she's too expensive, so let's go with these three. Okay, so fervor up, and ignorance down. Discipline, fervor, minus discipline. Obedience, fervor. He's a liar. Could be worse. Okay, and last month. Oh, wait, no, that's a... Liar is a major vice. Okay, I guess we've got multiple to go with. I don't want to do liar. Flirt is a problem, but still. Okay, so my fervor is going up. She's a linguist. It's kind of an issue. Milos has taken another lover. Hurts discipline some. Penitence up, but obedience down. Okay. So we've discovered two people with major vices that should be sacrificed. Swindler and a liar. Well, I can't do BLACKBORN because they hate me. And because it's a major vice, they will grudgingly submit to my decision. Whereas BLACKBORN wouldn't like it because they've already been selected. So there we go. Okay. So they solemnly mourn Tierney, but I mean she was a blight. Okay, so they praise Chernobog for ridding the community of a blighted soul. Penitence up, ignorance down. So my obedience is bad. Sugar Daddy. The village is growing too curious about the outside world and must tend to their ignorance by the end of this season. Same thing with criminals. Becoming too bold. We have a letter. Okay. A gift from your pleased ally, Lord Cadwell arise. May this secret delight prove Cadwell's loyalty. The note says, unwrapping it, you find an exquisite raspberry cheesecake forbidden under the village's strict laws. Savor the cake in secret, or House Cadwell won't like this. Let's savor it in secret. That hurts discipline. It should be okay. So let's go to the Cadwell estate for a second. We have 2 inquiries. That's exactly what I needed. So, lacking fervor. Let's go ignorant and disobedient. Practical, +5. Not that helpful, but I'm going to try her. Because, yeah, they like me so much, we get a bonus. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody that works here. So he's a liar, but I can't keep him for a bit. Let's try Miri. Just because she was an event helper earlier. Okay, so let's begin an inquiry on... Yeah, we've got discipline up the wazoo, but that's not what we need. Let's try him. Obedient. Okay, so let's try Vasson Efferson. Any level of obedience bonuses I can get, the more helpful it will be. So linguist is an inconvenience, but not a harmful one. Ignorant. Yeah, let's go with Nikolai Iosefka. And then we've got ascetic and gentle. So this guy's good. We never want to touch him. Disobedient. Okay. I mean, we could. Let's just bring Preben along. Because no matter what, we know that Preben specifically is reliable and his benefits outweigh his minuses. So he's obedient and she's practical. We need both of those. There we go. Okay, so discipline, ignorant, obedience down. Penitence, obedience, fervor down. Okay. She knows too much, though. Okay. So we learned a couple of things about these characters. So specifically, let's roll him because burn books helps, ignorance helps. Fervor down, but I've got tons of fervor to begin with. Let's try her again. She'll slow it down a little bit. And lacking fervor. Okay, these should work. So ignorance up, discipline up, fervor down a little bit, but we'll live. So he is elegant. That's not that great. It's only a minor virtue. I need some major virtues here. So obedience up. That ignorance down is rough. Yeah, we gotta... I want to start sussing out some major virtues here if I can. Okay, so obedience is back up. Let's go with these three, actually. So the ignorance up. Yeah, I can live without the fervor. Fervor down. He's stubborn. Penitence down. We'll live. And he is scarred. Okay, so Dimas Cadwell is kind of harmless. Maybe not the most helpful, but harmless. Alright, so now we gotta find a sacrifice. Oh, I don't think I brought a sacrifice along necessarily. Well, we could just get rid of Dimas Cadwell. He's got a minor vice and a minor virtue. Yeah, I should have brought a sacrifice along. Because we got Preben. But he's got a major virtue. I don't want to touch that. Also, they were selected last season. I gotta remember to bring sacrifices along. I should have been thinking about that. Okay, let's go with, let's get rid of Dimas. It'll hurt the Cadwell's opinion of me. But we kind of need that. Oh, and we lose. Because, we just barely dropped down because of who we sacrificed. Oh, okay. I'm learning. Yeah, I thought it was, something slightly different, but yeah, we just kind of had a bad draw there. We found a couple of things, but I really should have brought a sacrifice worth something there. Oh well, we learn. Anyway, I guess this is actually a good stopping point. So we'll see you guys on the next episode of the Shrouded Isle. Hopefully I'll have maybe a little bit better luck and a little bit better choices next time. I'm getting there. I'm learning. I'm learning a lot, but I gotta pay attention to those meters a little bit more than I had. Because I was trying to find things and I forgot about what was important. So, I will see you guys in the next episode, and as always, thanks for watching.